Okay, so you got your cuppa? Let's get started. That there on the table is my complete wilderness system. What I use to complete the 7 priorities of survival, being shelter, fire, water, food, navigation, first aid, and signaling. Okay, let's get started. For my shelter needs, I use an Australian Army Hoochie, authentic as you can see, and a ground sheet with a 3/4 hiker mat by Austrail, and I also use a hammock. Most of the time I just use it as a chair because I do like sleeping on the ground. Okay, so I also have in here my sleeping bag and the sheets. Okay, so that's what I use to complete the priority of shelter. Fire. In my PSK, I won't pull it all out right now. You've probably seen it in my previous videos, but I have a fire kit which consists of a fire steel, char cloth, paper bark, fat wood, shore fires, and I think that's it actually. So that's what I use for the priority to complete the priority of fire. Water. In my gearbox, I have a Sawyer water filtration system. It's in there somewhere. There it is there. Okay. With the straw, and I usually use the Sawyer to filter my water, and then I boil it to purify it. This is my water bottle. It is a 2-litre canteen made by Combat Ready Products Australia. Great water bottle, given to me by Checkmate 9591, and it is my main drinking bottle now. I stopped using the GI canteens. Okay, so for food, I have a food box, as you can see. 24 hours worth of food, and if needed be, I could stretch it out to 3 days. Okay, so for my navigation needs, I do have compasses in here, 2 small compasses, but I usually use my monoscope to look ahead, and I also use a Bushnell Backtrack. Great bit of kit. Marks 3 positions. Yeah, can't say enough about these. These are great. Okay, so that handles all my navigation needs. First aid is my first aid kit you've probably seen before in my previous videos. Compression bandages for snake bites, sprains, large wounds, etc., etc. I've got some alcohol swabs, some betadine, band-aids, and wound dressing. Also got some painkillers here, and I keep in my first aid kit some spare batteries too for my torches. So for my signaling needs, I do have an Olight on my belt carry, which is an Olight an i20 Infinitum, if it focuses. You have to trust me, that's an i20 Infinitum. Okay, great torch, 235 lumens, strobe, SOS, and adjustable beam. Great bit of kit. That's for my signaling needs. Also, I have on my EDC, which is over here, a small Phoenix E01, which has proven to be very reliable. So that completes all my priorities: shelter, fire, water, food, navigation, first aid, and signaling. These items go in my OzCam backpack right there. Okay, so this item here is my pillow. It's also my cushion for a seat. Yeah, it has my scrimmage net, my hat, a scarf, sorry, not a scarf, a head net, and somewhere down there is a cool wrap as well. All soft items to make a nice pillow for sleeping. Okay, so on my belt carry, my main blade that I use all the time, most of the time, is, if I can get it out, Ranger 90. One hand opener, Swiss made. Has the blade, of course, like you can see. It also has pliers, saw, metal file, can opener, and an awl. Great multi-tool, guys. Great, got to check it out. Okay, so this is my gearbox. It's my go-to box. It has all the items that I need, and will use frequently on camps. This is toilet paper, which is a given. A large Ziploc bag, a big heavy-duty one, probably holds about 50-60 litres. Very good for water storage. I have some yo-yo reels here too. Very good trapping devices. Fish and land creatures. Okay, so for my shelter needs, I obviously need string or cordage, and I have some paracord and some nylon string, which is very strong, and I always take it back with me. Okay, so there's the water filtration system that I showed you before, the Sawyer. To complement the toilet paper, I have some hand sanitizer, very important. Some bug spray, bug repellent, sorry, it's roll-on, RID. I'm trying it out and it seems to be working just as good as the Bushman, to be honest. I also have a small fishing kit, and in the box I have a plastic bag for rubbish, toothpaste, toothbrush, some foil, which is very handy, my lap, what are these called again, my Easy Lap diamond honing stone. Geez, very, very important to keep my knives very sharp. I really like having sharp knives all the time. Some foil, candles in the clip. So that's my gearbox, guys. These are the items that I use all the time, that I need actually out there to be comfortable and to get things done. Okay, another thing I want to show you is my cook kit, which is nothing special, but I've stopped using the GI canteen. It's just wasn't meeting my needs, I guess. So I've started using this other cook kit, which I think is much better for me, because the lid serves as a cup or a small bowl, which is a much better size for coffees than the GI canteen. In here I've got my Gasmate stove and some gas, and that's my cook kit. Yeah. Okay, guys. I also bring some rope with me. I am learning rappelling and abseiling. Know a couple of techniques. I've been practicing them. I really love the ability to get down tough terrain. So I take gloves and some rope with me. On my belt carry, I carry a RTAC 2 Scout style on my belt. It looks pretty bad, but yeah, I love this knife. I'm going to send it away to Fat Boy Blades to clean it up for me before my trip to Cairns. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's my wilderness system. Surprisingly, this stuff makes me self-reliant in the wilderness. I also take my Pentagon Scorpion boots, which aren't too good in the wet weather, but in dry conditions they're absolutely perfect. 600 gram, guys. Check Pentagon out. Okay, guys, that's it. Adios.